Oh, right. We have another crazy game for you here today. This is the TC drop on Hideout, and I'm super excited to show you this strategy. It totally catches people off guard because they're not expecting it. They think they're safe behind their palisade walls, but they are not. Now, the build is very simple. It's the same build that you would do on Arabia. 6 on food, then the rest on wood. Once you have a mill and a lumber camp, you are good to go as soon as you hit that 275 wood. And you probably want to pick up loom along the way. Now, I have decided to go for a 2v2 game rather than a 1v1 game for the following reason. Your resources are so easily explored on Hideout. So what you can do is just take one sheep with your first villagers and then take the boar and have your 6 on food that way. Then the second boar can be taken when required. All these other sheep, well, they're going to be going over to Freddy Four Fingers base. Freddy Four Legs base. And man, did I have a good time playing with Freddy. Not just this game. This was just a random match. And he was really cool about the strategy. Sometimes people don't really like meme strategies, but he was super cool about it. He said, let's play after this. And I said, cool, do you have Discord? He said, yeah. And sure enough, he joined the Discord community, and we've been memeing ever since. And I don't really mean to brag. Actually, I do mean to brag. I'm a god amongst men. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a nobody, but I do enjoy myself some Age of Empires. And I do enjoy memeing, and I do enjoy it when people don't get angry. He's like, thank you. Thank you for all the sheep. There were so many sheep. He must be like, are you even playing the game at this point? But this is a totally legitimate build. Talking about totally legitimate, we legitimately wanted this villager that was weak to lure the boar. And the reason for that is simple. We don't want to take any weak villagers on crazy adventures to other lands and worry about losing them. So this villager, only this villager from all my villagers is weak and is going to be staying at home. Talking about not worrying, we're not worrying about this house. Don't watch that. We definitely didn't mess it up. If you take your side out, then I will take my guy out. Yeah, that's actually how a TC drop works. Actually, in a perfect situation, I would be able to take out both. And Freddy Four Legs was saying how he was going to go for straight archers. Well, I was like, are straight archers better than gay archers? Making a little joke. You gotta have some fun in life and some enjoyment. You know what I enjoy? TC dropping on Hideout. And the reason is people don't expect this. They really do think that they are safe behind their little palisade walls. And the build order is so easy. So all I did was 6 on food. And then after that, I guess I have 7 on food now with this weak one, but he was constructing something, so it doesn't count. And now we have that 275 wood in the bank, and we can basically go whenever we want. And the wonderful thing is, when everybody is walking forward, you can task new additional villagers to, for example, your berries, so that you will have food production even when you are dropping stuff in your opponent's base. Now, you may have noticed that I'm not really talking about everybody's civs in this particular situation. And the reason I'm not is because I don't think it's actually very important, sadly. The only thing that's important for your strategy as the TC dropper is, does your opposition have Teutons, for example, because they can garrison more? Do they have Persians, or do they have Byzantines? If the answer is no to all 3 of those, you can definitely do this. If the answer is yes to Byzantines or Teutons, you can still probably do this. If your opponent is Persians, you have to be a mad lad to do this. But yes, you can still do this. So we're targeting the gate in this situation, and we're actually going to wait a little bit in front of that gate just so that all of the villagers can dogpile that gate simultaneously. We're going to be breaking this gate down quick, smashing it up. And we just shift click, because there's actually 3 parts to the gate. There's the left side, the middle, and the right side. We're even getting our scout to do some damage on it. And look how fast this is going down. Palisade walls are not going to hold up. I mean, he doesn't even have time to walk over. He's like, oh, I gotta do some gold and the blah, blah, blah. No, we're already here, man. We are here in Dark Age. He hasn't clicked up yet. Oh, he is up. However, we are going to be TC dropping his face as soon as we possibly can. Hopefully not losing any of these villagers. Oh, that was a butt-clenching moment for sure. Oof, awkward. And it's also awkward to place this TC. We want to place it within range, but we also don't want it to get shut down instantaneously. And we do manage to get it up without too much difficulty. No reaction in terms of villagers, and I actually think that that's a good thing. And this is why you don't bring any weak ones, because you're probably going to get shot, and the nature of TC drops is a risky one. You're probably going to lose one or two along the way. It's just how it is. That's just how TC drops go. And he's up, and we're up, and Garrison, and out of all the villagers that came along, I'd say that's not too bad. We're also killing tons of Purple's villagers, which is really nice. We do want to collect wood. It would have been even better. That's the one downside on dropping it on Hideout, is that you don't know where their berries is. You don't know where their berries are. You do know where their wood line is, but ultimately in a TC drop, you want to drop it on their berries so that they can't produce additional TCs. And Red's even over here to try and help out, but we're just going to be as annoying as we possibly can with that scout. Maybe even pick off some of these sheep if we can. Oh, sheep. Ooh, nice sheep. Okay, we'll take those. See ya. And we're actually keeping that scout there on purpose so that he shoots his own sheep. Got him. Now, Freddy Four Lakes is in feudal, as is his opponent, so pretty standard stuff over here. And we really wanted to keep these sheep with us, but it wasn't meant to be. Purple is repairing, and he is slowly losing. My recommendation would be that you do not engage against a Persian TC drop. That's not a good decision overall. Even though you have more HP right now, so for example, you have 1500 right now, there is still 3000 HP on my TC. You're not going to be taking this down anytime soon. Even walling in this lumber camp, you want to make stuff as difficult as possible for your opponent. Don't give them even an inch. If you're starting to give them an inch, then you've probably messed this up. Also, I'm a firm believer that when the opponent's TC goes down, you fight. You fight your little heart out. You will fight them. You don't let them get another TC up. Even if you're taking bad engages with your villagers, it's okay because you can keep producing villagers, whereas your opponent can not. Now, if we're taking a quick look over here, we have a total of 7 villagers. Now, I thought you brought everybody. We did. But while we were walking over, while we were fighting the wall, we were producing from home. That's key. You have safe eco at home. They do not. Make everything inefficient. Don't give them even an inch. I know I said that twice, but this strategy is not nice. This is not for the faint of heart. You're going to have to put the hammer to them. And yeah, that's the TC drop on Hideout. And if you see those archers, that's annoying. That's kind of annoying. We don't want him getting into our wood line in case he does start winning this TC fight. But there's no win in this. And even if we lose a villager along the way, we are also okay with that. And Garrison, the weak ones, let them heal up. That's another little trick that you can do. And actually shot those archers for free, which was really nice as well. Man, I'm coming to realize that I live in an absolute madhouse. I tried to record this game like 5 or 6 times. I have my dog barking during half of them. I have my Poop Lord Jr. coming in for the door. My wife is telling me things. Mother-in-law's over the floor all of a sudden dropping off sugar. Who knows what's going on? And that's exactly what a Persian TC drop is on Hideout. Now we're doing something wild. We are going to be moving our villagers over to his wood line to stop him from collecting any additional wood. We're also going to be able to pounce on this as soon as he can no longer repair. Just fight, 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 fight. We have enough HP. We're going to make everything really hellish. And even though he has tons more villagers over here in comparison to us, it doesn't matter. You have food. He have no food. Kill, kill, kill. Fight, fight, fight. This is Sparta, live or die right now by the sword. And honestly, you should not be repairing your TC when it's clearly going to go down. What's the point of repairing this TC at this time? Nothing. You're just throwing wood away. And as soon as this goes down, he resigns. And there's no reason for us to kill every single villager. I'm like, I got him. I got him good. I got him real good. And we actually have a really decent number of villagers. If we look at the overall population, we actually managed to outproduce our opponent. And that's key. And you know what? We have enough wood in the bank. We have enough stone in the bank. I know exactly where we're heading. We're heading over to red with 26 villagers more so on the way. Why not? Actually, we should send one of these villagers to stone because otherwise we can't repair our TC. That's a little thing. Even though repairing a TC doesn't... We're a boss! We got this! It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Just handle your guy. And there is some fighting going on over here. But Freddy Four Fingers is already going up to castle, whereas Red is not. So even though he has the military advantage at this time, he is not clicked up yet. And from my estimation, I would say that he's probably not underway because he's invested so much into feudal aggressions. I'm up, if you can. So I was saying, like, I'm going to drop him. And if you can support me, that would be great. If you can't, then that's also fine. We're just going to go for it. Ping me where his army is if you know it. So he actually pings that his army is over here. And I'm like, perfect. Perfect. So... the thing is, if Red has a market, he could actually see all my villagers evacuating and walking around. So that's why we didn't walk next to these walls, so that there was less time for him to notice this. Let me just check real quick if he does have... yeah, he does have a market indeed. So he does know what's going on, but he probably didn't realize the mass evacuation in the last minute because he was so busy trying to handle Freddy Four Lakes. Give me just a minute. Just a minute is all that I need. And we actually haven't scouted this out yet, so we're trying to figure out where the gate is. There is no gate over here. Ooh, all visible. Kind of does some funny stuff over there. And as soon as we find the gate, dogpile the gate. Everybody go around this gate. And this thing just goes down so quick. It goes down absolutely freaking fast. I mean, if he wanted to wall behind us, he would have to do some pretty crazy walls. We even construct one more villager on our way over here and delete. And as soon as we see some eco, it doesn't even matter if it's on the TC or not. It happens to be, we drop that TC down, and now Red's going to be in a world of pain. Doesn't matter that he's in castle. Doesn't matter if he's taking a better engage against Freddy Four Fingers because he's going to have to repair his TC, and the GG is called. Actually, Freddy did a really, really good job defending, and he actually cleared up all of his army. Maybe one of the reasons that Red resigned in this situation. Let's take a quick look at the statistics. Military, 23 for Red, 21 lost, 21, 20. Yeah, okay, so a little bit better for Red, but he was losing currently units, Red that is. So that's basically even, I would say. Meanwhile, 5 units killed, 11 units lost, and we were about to raise another building in Red's base. His CC was gonna go down. Eco numbers and so on. So actually Freddy also has a nicer eco than Red. Other than the gold collected, a lot of gold collected by Red. Probably wanted to abuse the market a little bit with Saracens. And that's your timeline. It's not 100% correct, but yeah, you can see that we stick with it with the villagers. That's really key. You want to be able to continuously produce villagers. Actually, we have the highest villager count in this game, even though we lost some vills and we deleted our TC twice. That's insane to me. Well, obviously they had idle time when they went to feudal and when they went to Castle Age, but that's beside the point. Keep walking. Keep walking on Hideout. Keep having an absolutely wonderful time playing Age of Empires. Poop Lord, out.